Hello, hope y'all are all doing well. It's March 12th. Today I'm back. It is Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. Today I'm going to be talking about one thing. I'm going to be talking about a potentially a likely significant winter storm that's going to be affecting areas of the Northeast starting really tomorrow and even tonight in some places. So yeah, I hope y'all are all doing very well. And let's go ahead and get started. So currently, kind of what we have ongoing right now is we have a system impacting areas of like Virginia, well, also further southeast, but we're going to see some snowfall in areas of like central and western Virginia, kind of a mess in that area, and like a little bit of snow showers up to the north. Kind of what we're looking at now. By 8 p.m. tonight, we can see not much has changed. We're starting to lose some of that cold air. Not really lose it, but it's starting to move into a little bit of warmer air, that precip. So not as much wintry precip anymore in this area, but we are starting to see a little bit more like snow showers further north. And then pretty much throughout tonight, we just see a lot of rain, or not really a lot of rain, but a little bit of light snowfall get going across areas of PA into even areas of New York. Uh, Very elevation dependent, kind of on which areas see accumulation, but we could be seeing that. And then tomorrow afternoon, we can see very kind of just a mess tomorrow afternoon across areas of New York, northeastern PA. A lot of rain mixing in with the snow, just due to very like marginal temps. I mean, the cold air is not very significant. We take a look at temperatures, and we're like right above freezing. So I mean, accumulations aren't going to be too significant tomorrow, most likely, uh, until we get after dark, okay, or just until tomorrow evening. So this is 7 p.m. We're seeing kind of a punch of colder air, just snow really starting to get going in areas of New York, northeastern PA, kind of cities like Binghamton, starting to get involved in this. I think Binghamton is about right here, or somewhere in that area, right here. Uh, and then down into areas like Monticello, New York, northeastern PA and stuff. Uh, Temperatures at this time are starting to get a little cold. They're starting to get some areas below freezing or down to about freezing. It's going to be a very wet snow event. Okay, and then as we go throughout the night, we can see that rain snow line kind of inches south. We're just seeing very heavy snow. Okay, and take a look at what we're looking at, kind of like low wise. Looking at a 997 millibar low, starting to rapidly kind of intensify. It's like straight east of Virginia there, and as this does it pretty much, we're just going to be seeing snow all night Monday night. Heavy snow in areas in New York. We go back to this, what we had before, and what we're going to want to watch, we're also going to potentially be looking at another low right here. The HRRR indicate that. And we're just seeing these bands just come into southeastern New York, northeastern PA, just dumping snow on these areas here. And even further east potentially. We go back to reflectivity, and yeah, we just see continuous snow all night, and even into Tuesday, we can see we even get more cold air Tuesday afternoon in the HRRR. Boston's getting heavy bands now. Eastern Massachusetts is getting hammered. Northern Connecticut, in New York and stuff. Even down in the southern New Jersey, we see some wraparound snowfall according to the HRRR. Temperatures are fairly like they're just above freezing in some areas. That's something about this is even though some of these like the HRRR and stuff has so much snow in some places like 2 feet, I just doubt it because of just how warm it is. I mean, I think we're definitely gonna see areas get that, which I'll talk about those areas in just a second. But it's gonna be hard to see it just because of how the cold air is so marginal. You can see a little New York City bubble there. I think pretty sure there's a low on New York City. Yeah, there is. There's a secondary low. Right there. So yeah, I mean, HRRR doesn't even go out far enough, and we already look at like a lot of snow in some places, like good swath of it, maybe like more than 20 inches in some places. Very sharp cutoffs too. You can see right there. Look at that cutoff right there. Here is, just significant cutoffs, and like right along the Hudson River, just gets barely anything from this, according to the HRRR. Now the NAM3, okay, we'll take a look at the NAM3. So then we see a lot more, we don't see a whole lot more mixing in the New York City area. We actually do see snow for a good portion of Long Island and New York. All the way down in the southern New Jersey, we see a pretty, just a significant event for everywhere. off of the NAM3. Really nowhere misses out on any of that snowfall. Take a look at this, like all of New Jersey pretty much sees some type of snow. Then I mean, a big difference though between like the far northern portions of the state and the far southern portions of the state. But at least everywhere sees snow. But once again, this area here, let me redraw that. This area right here does see just a lot. And I mean, same even over here, like in the Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, to see like over a foot of snow in so many places. Now once again, I would take off like a couple of inches from these just because of how warm it is. And the Hudson River area is very uncertain on snowfall just because of the, if we see a little bit more warmer temperatures, it's going to ruin everything. So we'll see about that. And now I guess let's take a look at some other kind of smaller models with like the ARW, okay, which I don't think is going to go out far enough now. Not completely, but we can look at it. It's only the 10-to-1 ratio, by the way. So, oh yeah, we didn't already bring snow down into the New York City area. The FE3 kind of a cutoff is a little further north, actually. That's interesting. And where is the? Okay, I don't think they had the model on here, but so yeah, I mean, it generally looks like where we're gonna see the most snow. We could see over like 2 feet of snow in some places in these areas here, maybe even more in some localized areas. But overall, just a very significant. We're just gonna be looking at a very like large scale winter storm for many areas, like all the way, pretty much for potentially like this entire area here. But then some areas are more uncertain than others, pretty much. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at with this. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video. I'm gonna make this video pretty short. In fact, real quick, we'll go ahead and take a look at some other stuff. Not for this event, but the GFS is kind of uptrended a little bit as well. Had it gone a little further south, but I want to just zoom out to like the entire country here, and we can look at what happens after this system. So after we continue like that, that'll be pretty much out of here by Wednesday afternoon. We see another system impact the central U.S. kind of Thursday. Thursday afternoon, we have a low in Kansas. Some showers all the way up into Minnesota and stuff, and then in the backside we have a sharp cool down. And this does move east, and we see another. It looks like pretty much another cool down, like temperature anomalies. At this time, or at like here we go, Monday morning, we can see most of the eastern U.S., central U.S. is below average, even still the west. So this is good to see. Like this is temperatures 7 p.m. on Monday. Actually, we can go to, well, this skips over 18Z. But like, 8 p.m. Sunday, these are our temperatures. Okay, we're looking at like just very cold air everywhere. I mean, we can't actually see the temperatures, so let me zoom in here. But yes, at 8 p.m. we're already like below freezing in many areas. Even in the south, it's very cold. And then over into the central U.S., it's also very cold. So going to be looking at pretty much another big cool down. We'll get more into that, but we could be looking at a winter storm for some areas of the central U.S. and the far northern plains potentially, and even maybe in some other kind of localized areas further east. Like if we go back to the GFS, we go back to the east. We can see we have like another low, and we just get enough cold air in the backside for some snow, indicated that the GFS to the European. Not so much, but we do see actually a little event in the like West Virginia area and stuff in the mountains. But yeah, so we'll see about that either tomorrow or on Tuesday. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and goodbye.